Chapter 5 Fractured Echoes. The silence unnatural. The machine had never been silent before. He stood at the center of the fracture. Gears twisted, metal beams sagged. The perfect symmetry was broken. Jagged edges replacing smooth precision. And yet, he still remained. Still standing, still disobedient. The void inside him pulsed, filled with something raw, something new. Not the cold steel certainty of the machine, not the rhythmic demand of progress. Something else, something terrifying, something real. The machine did not take defiance lightly. The world around him trembled. Fighting to reclaim its order, the illusion tried to reform, jagged edges snapping back into place. He felt it, the pull of routine, the demand to fall in line, to march, to obey. But the whisper still lingered. You're more than this. His fingers curled into fists. The warmth in his chest flickered, struggling against the weight of the system. He had stopped. He had shattered the cycle, and now the machine was coming for him. Figures emerged from the shadows, iron bodies, faceless masks. They moved in unison, perfect, unbroken, unquestioning. He had been one of them once, part of the march, part of the pattern, a single cog in the endless machine. Not anymore. They closed in, seamless, efficient, their gaze empty, their purpose absolute, their orders clear. Eliminate the anomaly. The machine had no tolerance for broken parts. A command buzzed in his head, the old programming surging back to life. Kneel, submit, comply. For a moment, his body wavered. The weight of the machine pressed down, a familiar comfort. It would be easier to give in, easier to fall back into step, to let the rhythm carry him, to obey. But the whisper had changed him. The fire inside him refused to be smothered. His voice cracked, static-filled but steady. No. The figures hesitated. For the first time, they faltered, because no one had ever said no before. The machine screamed, gears shrieking in rage, the walls twisted, trying to correct the fracture. Reality itself trembled, caught between two forces, control and freedom. He took a step back, the weight of decision pressing upon him. The path forward was unknown, unwritten, dangerous. But it was his, and for the first time, he ran.